My name is George Desjarlais. I am an elder of West Moberly First Nations, which is where we're at. The lake down there that you see, that's West Moberly, or Moberly Lake. This part is known as West Moberly. This is where I grew up. Everything that you see here though, across the valley, across the lake, everything. I've been all over that place. And I've heard a lot of stories about it too. The guy that this lake is named after, his last name is Moberly. I forget his first name. But when he first came here, around about the 1860s, he built a cabin just the edge of those trees over there. That row of spruce trees you see? And you see this little bay that goes like this? Just in the bush there. That's where he built the cabin, and that's where he lived for a while. I don't know how long he stayed there. He left, and we don't know where he went. It was Beaver Lake at one time, because this is Beaver territory, or Dunaza territory. So they call it Beaver Lake. The message would be to listen to the old people, especially when they talk about the land, because that's how you'll find out who you are, where you're from, and where you belong. The connection to the land is very important because it gives us identity. And that's who we are, people of the land. And we live off it. We've survived off it for thousands of years. Everything we learned about the forest, the animals that live here, we learned off of them by living alongside them. So that's what we teach our young people. That's what I was taught when I was growing up. That it was basically the most important thing, to stay connected to the land. We are caretakers of the land. If we take care of the land will take care of us. And for thousands of years, that has happened here. This next generation, they know all about computers. That's all they're being taught. But if you want to learn who you are, where you're from, how you're connected to the land, listen to the old people. The community is just back there, about half a kilometer. But this is the best view here of the west end of Moberly Lake. That valley across the lake is called Doki Valley. That's where my great-grandfather used to go hunting and camping and trapping and picking berries. And it's part of the seasonal round. The valley running that way is called Hullcross Valley, because at the head of the valley was Hullcross Mountain. But just behind this ridge is another valley that runs west. That's the Moberly Valley. That's where the Moberly River comes from. And the Moberly River comes from the Rocky Mountains. The one location where my grandson probably took you is in the upper Moberly. That's the mountains that you see over there is the Rocky Mountains. This valley can be called Cameron Valley because that's where the Cameron Lakes are. That hill, we call it West Mo Hill. Everybody on this reserve at one time or another has climbed that hill. My grandson, that I'm very proud of what he's doing, and he is following the traditional ways. As a matter of fact, next week, he's going to be coming to drum and sing with us. I'm 70 years old and I'm still being educated. I educate a lot of people, but the elders older than me, they educate me too. So I'm still a student. And I imagine he will be too, no matter how old he gets.